us love one another,
Let us love one another,
but make not a bond of our love.
but make not a bond of our love.
Let it rather be a moving sea
Would rather be a moving sea
between the shores of our souls.
between the shores of our souls.
I pledge myself to you this day.
I pledge myself to you this day.
Our love will be unchanging
Our love will be unchanging
and dependable as the tides,
and dependable as the tides.
as the waters nourish the earth
As the waters nourish the earth
and sustain life.
and sustain life.
May my constant devotion and nourishment to you
May my constant and devotion and nourishment to you
be for all times.
be for all times.
I would like to close this, first of all, by having our sand ceremony, which is a unity. When you talk about relationships and fulfillment, you think about what you put into it and what you get out of it. You can look at this vessel right now and see obviously there's been nothing put into it. And obviously there's nothing we get out of it. But when you bring two hearts together, that union, you can still see the pieces of each. But yet there's certain bond there that will never be divided. So as today, as Tony and Sherry share their spirit and body and mind by pouring into this vessel, they will have sealed a bond as a couple and as a union forevermore. I would ask each of you to take your respective glasses and to pour simultaneously into this unity bottle.
Notice mine's orange. Horrible.
Now I would ask Holly. Holly, I must ask you, do you pledge your spirit, body, and mind to the well-being and future of this family? Jill. Jill, do you pledge to honor this family, protect and participate in your spirit and body and mind? Stacy. Stacy, do you pledge your spirit, body, and mind to the well-being of this family?
Absolutely.
Allison. Do you promise to pledge your health, your body, your mind, and spirit to this union? When you observe the bottle at this point, you can see that Tony and Sherry have already a bond there, but the other four are in layers. Something out of my bag. Where's that bag?
The red bag?
Yes. Sorry, this is a type of olive shell. This is my favorite shell because an olive shell you can find on the beach at times with a little critter in there snugged up under the sand, and he'll wedge himself out. But what's even more special is that the olive shell, to me, spells the word love. Because when you take out the I in the middle of olive and replace the O in front, it says I love. So as we put the I love shell in here, I'll have to get a small one. I'll get you another one. Starting to get a little bit big. A little bit you capped off. I'll give you another one. You got a fat olive shell. But I'm going to ask that starting tomorrow morning that you turn this, and I want to go ahead and let's turn it today, and you drop the other shell in tomorrow. Let's turn it 360 every day, very slowly. And now it still looks like Sherry is pretty dominant here. In fact, I can't see much of Tony at all.
That would make sense.
Might be like this every day. I think this is a better view. But turn it every day of 360 very slowly. And the thing that's so great about this is that if we were to dump this on a table, we can never separate them back into their individual colors. That says a lot for a family. There's your family.
Be careful with that.
I will.
Tell them to come back over here.
Let's,
If you'll please bow your heads in prayer. Tony and Sherry, now you will feel no rain, for each of you will be shelter to the other. Now you will feel no cold, for each of you will be warmth to the other. Now there is no more loneliness, for each of you will be companion to the other. Now you are two bodies, but there is one life before you. Go now to your dwelling place to enter in your days of your togetherness, and may your days be good and long upon our earth. Amen.
he gave his blessings.
I would like to say to you that may you be each other's navigator, that you stay on the course of life together, and that each of you know that you're an anchor for each other in rough seas that may lie ahead. That on this journey that you have the strength of the powerful sun that can always break away any of the dark clouds that may come up from behind you and try to change your destiny. Since you have mutually agreed to live your lives for each other as husband and wife,